Alright, where's the recap?
Well, it should be Skyward who does it, but he was like, I don't want to.
Okay,
So someone else has
if someone
to do
can
it.
tell me where we started last game, I can tell you I can do the recap.
We started at the
You
ladies'
broke a
place.
window with your face.
Ah, yes. So, in a thrilling turn of events, Nalia and Bylethol crash through the window of the Lady Faye's castle keep thing and make their grand entrance, blood and tears and screaming. Moments later, the entire event is reconciled. Friends were made. We were told, hello, please, could you stop this Lady Merwin fellow? She is trying to lead a revolt against me. And we were like, you know what? It's better than dying here. Sure, fuck it, we ball. Because Greg also wanted beef with her. That's 2 beefs. So, after breaking into her house and she's not there, we decided, hey, Greg, who appeared conveniently, let's go together and fuck up Lady Moen. We roll up to her warehouse place, kill a man who didn't have a brother, and then inside we find Lady Moen doing a ritual with the scroll of raise the dead, and it was all the lizards we killed. Very sad. And we mushed Lady Moen into the ground 8,000 times until she was no longer recognizable as a human being. And then after that, Greg's like, give me the scroll. And we were like, fuck you, bitch.
No.
So we ripped it up. Me and
there were 2 of us.
and Tricky. Yes. And at the end, Greg said, fuck you guys. And then, actually, no, I think it was, fuck all of you. And then he left in a German accent.
Yeah, sounds about right.
See, I would give you inspiration, but then you made fun of my accent, so...
I didn't make fun of your accent.
No,
I said
it was
in a
just a
German
statement.
accent.
Just saying.
Your inability to take the German accent seriously sounds like a you issue, my guy.
The fact that you don't respect your own accent here is definitely a you problem.
Stop projecting your problems on us.
I think he's taking offense on the fact that you tried to be funny and he's German, so he can't be funny, so he doesn't.
No one wants inspiration today. That is perfectly fine.
That's crazy.
I punched me in the face.
Well, making encounters harder.
Go ahead, I'll win. I'm very violent.
As you can see, we added some campaign milestones on the map. There's now a perched lizard village.
Nice.
Very appropriate. I appreciate that's not a purge lizard folk village, since they are just lizards after all.
Yeah.
Exactly. And yeah, we have some. The mountain range to the northeast has been added to the map in the latest patch.
Wow, I'm never going.
Some fonts have been adjusted, so.
Any other buff / nerfs I need to know?
No, not really. Nothing gameplay related. Otherwise, Perch will make a video about it. It's probably 6 hours long.
Yo, I think my upflash frame data changed.
Yeah. Yeah, some frame data on inflict wounds has been changed because it was too strong.
I didn't even try to say it. Hey, Jeremy.
Comes out frame 6 now.
Yeah. It's no longer positive on block either.
Oh, I want to spell the chat on the screen.
Anyway, you left off after killing a bunch of dead lizards again. And you're standing outside of a warehouse where your best friend Greg just told you to go fuck yourself.
Fuck Greg, I don't give a shit.
And yeah, it is starting to get dark out. You can either go to Schlepp or go to Lady Faye immediately, but it is kind of late, so.
I vote Lady. Like, how late? You said it's getting dark?
It's dark already. It's like, I don't know.
Didn't we already? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we already went during the night, like to Merwin's.
Yeah, exactly.
I vote sleep.
I'm down to sleep.
I don't want to sleep here, guys.
What's wrong with this room? It's perfectly usable. Surrounded by corpses.
Guys, Guys, I'm
It's
just
gonna waste this perfectly good real estate.
it's really disgusting and also makes me kind of want to throw up again, and I don't like it.
We could just go sleep in Lady Marin's place. There's no one there anymore, and I'll chuckle.
Yeah. Why don't we just travel back?
But what about the
Yeah, we
cat?
can go to sleep.
Dude, if we sleep out here, we also someone has to keep watch, and it's a whole thing. It's like let's just travel back to the town.
You are in town.
Oh wait, we are. We were outside
Yeah.
the thingy. Oh, well, let's just travel back to the hotel.
The warehouse was in the town.
Oh, my bad. Let's just travel back to our inn. Yeah.
Okay.
Just go to Lady Faye, right? Or what
It's
do you
pretty
guys
late though. It's like 10.
want? Okay,
She
fine.
awake?
Let's just go to an inn. Like,
She needs her beauty sleep.
We should not talk about where to sleep for 20 minutes. We don't got that kind of time.
That is true.
true.
Okay.
Let's go sleep.
We sleep. So the gang splits up, finds random places to sleep.
You all go to sleep. Is anyone going to check on Sarah?
Oh yeah, she still is at the inn, huh?
Did we leave her there?
Yeah.
We did.
Oh yeah. I guess we should.
Yeah, if we're sleeping at the inn, we'll definitely run into her, I assume. Or remember that she exists.
Oh God, you exist. Yeah. Whoever sleeps at that inn, if you want to have a dialogue with Sarah, let me know. Otherwise, we can just skip that if you want to.
Would anything interesting happen?
I
Otherwise-
don't, it depends on what you say.
God damn it! I don't want to waste precious hour and a half time we have on Sarah.
Pass.
Pass.
Yeah.
Next turn.
Hold on, I'll do it. I go check on Sarah. Sarah, how are you doing?
Oh, cried a lot. Kind of hot.
Why?
More memories keep coming back of my son.
What
He's
memories?
not here anymore.
Oh
And
no.
she gives you like, memories of them playing on a swing and playing Monopoly and all that
Oh
kind of
yeah,
stuff.
that's so lovely. We're looking into it. We're still on it. We'll get back to you in like the end of tomorrow, okay? Wonderful. I pat her head and send her to bed. Okay.
Aw.
My moral duty's done.
Well played. Anything else anyone wants to do? Any conversations you want to have with your friends or anything? Take your time. It's fine.
I go to my room with Agnes. I say, Agnes, good night. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Good night, Blazel. I'll pat her on the head and let her sleep.
Aw.
But
Good
before I go to
patting.
sleep, I'll be like, I'm so glad that we're growing close.
Oh, you that means so
And
much.
And that we're beginning to sync up. Makes me feel closer to you.
I appreciate that.
How did you know?
Hey,
Okay,
Okay,
going
then.
to sleep.
You all get the benefits of a long rest.
yippee.
Great job, guys. Yippee.
Yippee. I don't know how to do it.
I didn't need any of that.
Wait, he just punched it.
Look at him.
Wait, no,
What
I
a
lost my
Chad.
key.
Oh, I need
You
it.
click on the long rest
Gosh.
button, Alex.
Yeah, I got it.
It is very complex.
I did it. I'm very good.
Proud of you. Keep it up.
Oh, I have so many spell slots. This is so puggies.
You have like 2.
I have so many.
2.
So many.
Okay, you all wake up the next day. What are you gonna do?
Oh, good morning, Agnes.
Good morning. Let's go find the others so we can go to the Fate Queen instantly.
Yeah.
How does that sound?
You want to get breakfast?
Okay, we eat breakfast.
Yeah.
Oh, we're doing that on the run.
Yay!
I would
All right.
What is for
specifically
breakfast?
Armarita. I want
Sure.
French toast.
France doesn't exist in this world. It's already bad enough.
That's why
Yeah,
I
God
said
bless.
Armarita. Sorry.
Sorry to anyone French in chat. I mean, sorry that you're French. But... Okay, you all meet up. I
I-
assume you made you gave each other a spot to meet up.
You would assume that, wouldn't you?
Oh,
We met up
dear.
at Lizard Warehouse before moving on.
Liz Inc. Yeah, sure. You meet up there. It's a little away from the Fae place, but you're in no rush. So who cares, Lamau? Okay. If you want to go, go. If you want to talk, talk.
All right, guys.
I would like to go.
Yeah.
I think we did exactly what you wanted and then some, so I don't think there's gonna be much to discuss. I think we really slammed the home run on this one.
Guys, I think it's important that we talk beforehand about the fact that this woman has kidnapped children and what do we want to do about it
Oh
when
yeah, we
she
do
tells
kinda
us the information we were searching for.
yeah. I guess it depends what she says though, because you know, I foresee one of these trolley problems. She's gonna say she had to sacrifice 5 kids in order to save 5,000 kids. I don't know.
I don't think a worthy sacrifice to me.
All right, good talk, guys.
I'm I don't know. I mean, just it feels there's no way. There's no way this was right. We can't. Do we feel like we're strong enough in a worst case scenario to fight her? I guess is the most important thing.
Sorry,
Probably
why are we
not.
fighting her?
What? She's kidnapping children, Agnes.
Yeah, well,
In a worst case scenario, I don't. What do
look,
you guys want?
she wanted us to take care of this woman who was clearly raising the dead. So I don't know. It seems like
No, that's not what she wanted it for. That was Greg. She just wanted her dead because she said that she was trying to start a revolution against her or something like that. Which, to be honest, if she's kidnapping children, I understand why. I didn't really want her to die in that warehouse. It was unfortunate.
I mean, wait, who to die in the warehouse? Because that
Moen.
the woman who was doing necromancy
Yeah,
with corpses.
okay, it was evil. Sure. It was yeah, it was not good. It was not good. But I'm saying that maybe she had a good reason that to like want to take down Lady Faye, but she just had the wrong means.
Well,
What is this gray area? Some my
that's
D&D campaign?
what am I? I mean, I don't know. I'm keen to give the benefit of the doubt to the person who lives among nature, loves animals, and not to the woman who was literally raising the dead. And
You're forgetting the kidnapping child part, I feel like, Ramos.
yeah, but you know, that's what we're gonna find out now. And we don't actually know if the children are dead, right? That's another thing. For all we know, there was
Kidnapping is still bad.
yeah, but like, what
But
if the a woman's house is on fire and you kidnap in inverted commas the child out of the burning house? Is that a bad act, even though you saved its life? Think about it.
I'm thinking about it and I'm not sold.
Well, it's her job to sell this, not mine.
That's what I'm saying. Let's just say it's a worst case scenario, and she's like, "Yeah, I kidnapped these children. I strapped them to a wall, and I sucked the energy from their
Shot them out of a
youthful
rocket.
childish souls." Right? What are we gonna
Yeah.
do? What are we gonna do, huh?
We could kill her.
Well,
That's what I'm saying.
get powerful enough through her to then kill her. We should be smart about this. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. No, I get it. That's what I mean. Is that like, are we going? Is there a chance here in a circumstance where we fight? If not, that's fine. I just need to know what.
I don't think so unless she attacks us, which I don't think she will. I think our job is to feign loyalty for now until we have a better perspective of the bigger picture of the things that are happening in this country, because we don't really know that much yet. And once we become powerful and wise enough, then I suppose it'll be our time to take out the trash and make the world a better place on a macro scale. Okay?
I agree with this.
Well, that was
Anyway, so far all that
Yeah.
she's convinced us to do is take out somebody who was clearly a piece of shit, so I don't feel bad.
okay. mean, she could have just been misguided.
And she kidnapped that child before we even interacted with her, so that's not our fault. And we haven't kidnapped
Happen
any
off
children.
screen, guys.
We haven't kidnapped any kids for her, so our hands are clean. Anyway, let's go.
Okay.
We go.
You go. You approach the gate of the keep. And next to the two guards you've already met, which are the same guys as last time because it's just the day after, you see half elven or elven. It's not often easy to tell. Woman standing there looking very impatiently. She's wearing a longbow on her back. Her color scheme is more green and brown. And she looks at you expectingly, as if she has waited for you.
What does her hair look like?
I can show you.
I just want to know if we're dealing with Legolas or not.
I just need to know
What?
if she's ginger.
She has brown hair
She was
Not
close.
Legolas.
that she has
Okay.
up in a messy ponytail. I think I can show you this somehow. Usually this has a show to players button, but it is no longer there. Why? Oh, there it is. There you go. This is what she looks like.
Oh wow, she's attractive.
Sorry, there's only attractive art on the internet. If I could draw, it would make unattractive people.
I'm not complaining. Where the fuck was the complaint?
Make the NPCs more hideous.
Yeah, anyway, that's her, and she looks like she is waiting for you. Or for someone, at least.
Why is she looking at us?
I don't know. Maybe we can just ignore her and she'll go away.
Maybe.
Maybe she knows
Agnes.
tricky and she's trying to figure out if any of us are tricky.
Ooh, that could be it too.
Do you still approach? Do you stab her?
Ye-
Do you
I'll
run away?
talk. I'll walk up to her.
Let's approach.
Hello?
Oh, finally.
What do you mean? Finally.
I was told you finished the job yesterday. What took you so long?
Oh well, we were tired and we thought, people sleep at night, so we'll just go to bed and then we'll
Cat cooking Joel on
here
a
when
campfire
everyone's
with his
awake.
friends.
She sighs. Well, luckily you're not paid for thinking, are you?
We didn't
Nope.
come.
Come in.
Was it that urgent?
What? No, it's just very impolite to make people wait.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, we can't change it now, can we? Are we
Yeah.
gonna keep dawdling, or are we gonna go inside?
Okay.
I guess we will follow her inside then.
Dang
You
us,
follow
thanks
her
for those
inside and make your way
44
through the
months.
familiar now familiar corridors, and you have walked in before. When you left and did not come in through the window.
I'm living for this.
Lots of serving staff around tending to the kitchens and to whatever. You're not really sure. They all sneak a glimpse at you, some more stealthily than others, because you assume they rarely get visitors here that are not of the animal variety.
As we do this, I'd like to slip Lumi out of my pocket to go check around the castle for funny things.
Okay, roll me a sleight of hand check.
Okay. Oh not bad.
Oh, very good. You do so, and everyone with a passive perception of 16 or higher notices.
Who's that?
That's a good question.
Okay. That's threatening.
I just want the players to know. So.
Okay.
Oh, I am so oblivious. What is occurring? Oh, woe is me.
Woe is me. Let me open my spreadsheet. Yeah, you make your way to the throne room, which you already know where it is. None of you actually notice, because none of you have a passive perception of 16 or higher. And the doors to the throne room are opened for you by staff. And the woman you just met, who has not given you her name, but you probably saw it when I showed you the character sheet thingy.
I never closed it. She's still staring at me.
She motions for you to enter, closes the door behind you, and stands in front of it in a, I would say menacing, but that's a strong word, but in a like, I'm watching you kind of manner. You see the throne room as you know it, and you see Lady Faye standing in front of the broken window, talking to two more serving staff that you can't hear the conversation because the throne room is pretty long. And as the woman behind you announces you and says, "Mother, your guests are here."
Mother.
Mommy?
Sorry.
Lady Faye turns around and
Thank you, Draco.
she ushers the serving staff away and approaches you. Anything you want to do? Any stabbing or launching of bolts?
Not
I
yet.
would like to ready my wisdom save button.
Me too. I'm gonna think really hard.
I flex
You
my
don't-
brain.
You don't have to. Yes, and she says, I was informed the job is done. Quite speedy as well. She says, I'm impressed.
I'm sorry we didn't come last night. I thought you were in bed.
She looks confused. What do you mean?
Oh, the other woman was quite mad we didn't come instantly after doing the job.
Lady Faye looks past you towards her presumed daughter with a disappointed look and says, I told you to be nice, Catherine.
Catherine.
Ah,
Catherine?
loser.
That's the name of the cat.
And Catherine does a snarl and says, well, they shouldn't have been late then.
You were the cat from yesterday?
She gives you a very annoyed look. That is one way to say it, yes.
Now I'm so embarrassed that I tried to talk. Oh, I see what happened now. Oh no. Oh no. Okay.
Well, I would have forgotten if you hadn't mentioned it again.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes.
She gives the Catherine in air quotes gives you the motion to approach Lady Faye and not stand in the door awkwardly.
Sorry again.
God.
Right.
Perfect foil for you,
I'll-
this woman.
I'll walk forward and I'll say, okay, well, we helped you out here by taking care of a threat to the realm. She was going to unleash zombie creatures, at least against you or maybe your supporters or villagers. So we are.
Zombies you acquired for her, correct? She says with a slight chuckle, like she had to say it.
I'm sorry. What did she say? I'm confused.
She said, zombies that you helped her acquire.
Yeah, but we didn't know that they were that what we were doing the job for in the first place. So, anyways, we don't ask questions of our benefactors because we are good underlings, and thus we would like payment for our services.
As is common. Do you? I offered you information, so and I'm a woman of my word. She says, you may answer me 3 questions, and I will answer as truthfully as I can. Should it be not in my power to answer these questions, you may ask another one.
I would like to look at Tricky and give him the evil eyes to tell him to shut the fuck up.
I watched D&D.
And
I
he's-
watched the D&D movie. Don't worry, I know how this goes.
Okay, good. I'm gonna like make sure I make eye contact with Ramos and Nalia to make sure that they fucking tackle him if he starts saying anything.
I would
If
like
that
to
can be
point out.
communicated through eyebrows.
I would like to point out that Nalia is not there. Hasn't been there all this time.
What? you're
Oh,
right
why?
there.
Oh my god.
Because last session, last night, I stormed off and I still haven't showed
Oh,
up.
that's true.
Oh my
Apologies. That was
God.
not in the recap. I forgot.
Nuked.
Oh my god. Why would you wait so long to tell us that, Kaja?
Well,
I saw you on my screen. I don't have that memory. Oh my god. That's
Cats.
okay, okay. You know what? This is your fault, so I'm not gonna feel bad about it. We'll get you after, dumbass.
Oh, man.
What
Take
okay.
your time. It's quite all right.
Uh
If you want some dinner, lunch,
what?
let me know.
What is
I'll
that?
have something prepared for you.
No.
What questions do we even want answered? I don't even remember, guys.
I wanna know why you're kidnapping children.
Yeah, that's the first question.
That's my first question. Tell me, explain in detail with reasoning why you're kidnapping children
And altering memories.
and altering memories.
Well, she says, I think I already told you that the altering of memories is a form of mercy, as the kidnapping, as you say, it's such an ugly word, is unavoidable. I thought that rather than letting these parents or siblings or whoever takes care of them live with the memory of having their child taken from them, I'd ease that pain and making them forget. I fought quite hard for this, well, privilege, if you want to call it that. And I think it's the most humane way to manage. Don't you agree?
Anyway,
You haven't explained the reason for the kidnapping.
Well, one after the other, child.
Well, that was my first question, so
I thought it was one question in total, this one.
what?
Doesn't matter, she says.
You only explained why you erased their memories, but my question was
Yes, I
why.
wasn't done, is what she says.
Oh, you're not
But
done.
Hey,
one
don't stir. I'll have a
explanation
word
after
I'm
with
the
you.
so
other.
confused. I'm sorry. Keep going.
She sighs, but with a smile.
That's nice of her.
Like, this child's so impatient. If she had lived as long as I
Hmm.
have. The kidnapping, as you call it, is another matter. I made a deal for being able to build a town in this place, settle, harvest the natural resources of this place, the warmth, the climate, the symbiosis with the Fae, and all the benefits it gains me. But as part of the deal, there's payment on both sides, of course. And my benefactor or patron, as you will, requires me to send him. How do I say this properly? Companions every once in a while. No, nothing shady, as you may think. It's more like, well, how much do you know about Fae? She says. Their nature, their intention.
Someone said they're hooligans.
someone
Yeah.
say something like that.
Well, I don't think I would call it that. They are playful. They're full of emotion. It's always, if you work on an emotional spectrum from 1 to 10, Fae are always at 11. If they're sad, they're really sad. Their personality is extreme to the point that it's almost comical, she says. And while the particular Fae I made a deal with is easily bored and loves to play and play tricks and have fun with other people, especially those that are young and not yet burdened with the experience of life.
It's very
So
suspicious.
Yeah, I'm gonna start like glancing around the room and like whistling as to like not really draw attention to myself. Like you know what I mean.
Yeah, I'm already looking at tricks. Hey. You know, if he's into kidnapping kids, I have one right here.
Hey. Okay, I'm done.
I'm afraid there's currently no request for more companionship.
You know, companionship's such a weird word, you know, when it comes to like children under the age of 10.
Her patron is Vosh.
Company. Let's say company.
Thank you.
Should
Sorry.
we ask how often this happens to gain a sort of, or is that another question, or is that we tack that on to that question?
I think that would be another question.
What do we think, guys? Should we ask that to know the scope of this?
Well,
I mean,
before we go, that's what counts as a question.
Yeah.
I guess I'll ask the party and not Lady Faye directly. So, Miss Faye, please don't answer this one. Hey guys, I would like to cast a spell just to make sure she's telling the truth. May I go ahead and do so? And I'll ask this to my party.
would she
What-
allow that?
What spell are you gonna cast?
I wanted to cast Zone of Truth.
As you say this behind you, Catherine says, I would highly advise not to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, Catherine, I
My
believe you.
mother might be quite aloof about her security, but I am not, and I do not trust you farther than I could throw you.
How far can you
What's your
throw me?
strength score?
Far enough.
All right, sorry. Back to your questioning.
I don't know. I don't know what to do with this information. I don't think it's okay. Like at all.
Well, I still ask you to keep what I told you in confidence. The consequences may be dire.
Anyway, I look at Agnes. What should we ask now? Do you think?
I mean, we can ask for jobs. We can ask if she'd be willing to give us jobs.
It's not a question for
Um,
the honesty test.
Well, what do we want is the question. We got some answers already,
We
but
could ask about the fucking that town that's closed off.
Oh yeah, Divon's.
is that worth it for asking the ruler of this area a question?
I don't know. I mean, we got 3 questions. We asked the main one we wanted. We can't even think of another 2. It's the only other mystery we have. But I don't know. I guess
I mean,
we're
I'm down
agreeing.
to ask for the shop. I kind of want the shop.
What do you mean?
Sure.
Maybe-
Can we ask this? Can we have the shop?
Yeah. Yeah, can we, Miss Faye? Can we have Lady Marin's shop since she's no longer here?
Sure, it is yours.
Yay!
We did it. We got a shop full of zombie.
Passive income
things.
acquired, guys.
Oh, that's the
I already have
warehouse.
plans to expand.
Oh wait, what?
Oh, we can get the warehouse
shop.
too. It's a twofer.
It's a twofer. Did we ever figure out what was with that black diamond thing? Do we have a question about that, or do we just assume that was just like the remote control essentially for the zombies?
Greg has that. So.
Yeah, I know he has it.
Oh,
Guys,
I
what if
wanna-
we save our question?
Yeah, can we save our question? Do we have to?
Yeah,
ask
yeah, Miss Faye, can we save our question? No, wait.
She immediately chuckles to herself. No, it's fine. Yes, you may save your question for another time.
Okay, great, guys. We have one question left.
Yeah, I guess like I was only thinking about like the Fae stuff. Like if this person requires kids, right? But we were able to you know, I make a sword swinging motion with my hand. This Fae guy, then they wouldn't have to steal any anymore from the town. But
So
I'm afraid I could not let you do that.
well, Why not? I also wasn't trying to let her hear that. I was hushing it. Did she
You
hear?
probably shouldn't talk in front of her while you're having a conversation.
Interesting. She can hear very well. Good to know.
Woman has ears. Unlock.
Oh, unlucky. I was whispering. Sheesh.
Okay, well, no, that's all for now. Do you have any other? This one doesn't count as well. I want your word that this one also doesn't count.
Don't worry, I'm fully aware when a question
Okay.
counts and when it does not. I'm
Do you have any
not
other jobs for us?
some magic charlatan who's trying to scam you out of your hard-earned reward.
Someone did that.
Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, let's just lay it down here. Then the third question will count when we say, "Hello, this is our third question," and then we provide the question. Otherwise, all other questions should not be regarded as such questioning.
Sure, however complicated you may want to do this, I'm up
Nice.
for it.
Just for the peace of mind.
Fair
Now,
enough.
do you have any other jobs for us? We're kind of down a benefactor right now. Unfortunately, she's a bit preoccupied.
Alex, you would know that you have a thing tomorrow.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I was wondering because if out of character, if she'd said a task that would take longer than one day, I wouldn't be there.
Who's Alex?
Me,
Sorry.
I'm Alex. Poggies. I
Bullethow.
don't you know my stream Long Live Alex?
God damn it! Don't be a meanie. She says, currently I don't think I have anything available, but there's one more matter to discuss.
Uh-huh.
What to do about Sarah, I think is her name.
Oh,
That's a good point. I'm gonna be honest. I think we should wipe her memories.
why don't you tell her that you took her child and see what she thinks? Because she has the right to her memories.
And what am I going to do if she goes around town telling people children are being kidnapped?
Well, you are kidnapping children. So
that's a little naive way to think, don't you think?
No.
What do I do when I tell her I kidnap her children and she goes around town, tells everyone, there's a big riot and chaos, people get hurt? Maybe people start attacking the Fae because, well, they're stealing our children. And it goes out into some sort of civil war. Would that be worth it?
Well, my question to you is, what is the point of having a civilization built here like this if it's not sustainable unless you're doing something so morally corrupt?
Well, do you think the children suffer?
I think
I can assure you they most probably don't.
you can't make that choice for them. Maybe they love their parent, and you're making the parent suffer. Even if you
Quite
wipe their
frankly,
memory.
I do not.
Yeah, that's when Sarah regained her memories, she was traumatized with sadness.
Well, she wasn't supposed to regain her memories now, was she?
Well, how did she manage that? Because clearly
Now, that
it
is
can
a
happen.
question I do not have an answer for. I thought you might be able to enlighten me here.
We have no idea. And let's just say that this becomes more of a problem again in the future, and other people gain their memories back, and then suddenly you just have a problem. Like, these people are going to figure something out at some point.
Well, it has worked for hundreds of years. Why would it stop now?
True.
Do you think you're that special? Suddenly you appear and everything goes haywire just because you have moral doubts about my methods? I might be nice and hospitable to you, but I am willing to do a lot of things to defend what is mine.
I hate the system.
Have you ever
Yes.
thought about
Guys-
severing your ties to your patron?
Well, that would most likely mean the ruin of this very town.
Mm.
Well, you could always move south.
She chuckles at that.
For the winner.
And then what?
Just move south. Start again. Bring the people with you, and then let them have their children that don't get kidnapped. You know what? I don't have to figure this out for you. I'm sure there are 100 different ways that this could work out, and you're choosing not to because you're selfish and you want this power, and I abhor you for that. But there's nothing I can do about it, so whatever. And then I turn my back and I go and sulk at the back.
Well, you're entitled to your opinion.
Oh god, Catherine's
sorry.
there. I sulk over to the left.
Looking for corner to sulk in. Sorry about her. She gets emotional sometimes. I'm sure you understand. And we'll
Women.
say, yeah. I think we're good for now, and I guess we'll come back if we have any other questions or need anything more.
Well, we were still gonna figure out the question of what's her face, right?
Wait, what were we gonna do?
Sarah, or we're just gonna.
Oh, I mean, we have to figure out what to do with Sarah. We can discuss that privately and get it sorted.
I think we should come to a solution right here.
I see.
Oh, okay. Let me just say this. I come back. It's clear that there's no choice to be made here. I said she should be allowed her memories, and you said no. So it's clear the only solution here is take her memories. Right? Isn't that right?
Well, unless you have a better idea.
We could keep her with us for a bit.
With her memories, that just becomes a problem anyway. It's the same thing. We
Well,
take her with
but-
us with our memories, and then she can tell other people the same thing, and then an outside force comes and attacks. I don't know.
Well, the idea is that we're keeping tabs on her.
We can't babysit Sarah for the rest of our life, as much as I'd love to.
And that is why we need to move on right now.
Yeah. So if that's the case, then I think we might just have to, at least for the time being, wipe her memories. Miss Faye, do you have the ability to restore memories or simply take them?
I'm sure restoring memories is a thing that can be arranged. I am not. This power does not come from myself. I'm sure a bargain could be made to restore the memories taken, but that would not be on me, but on my patron.
I see. Well, but wait, this is Bylethol, right? Just
What?
yeah. Yeah. No, I just have to remember what. Okay. Well, Bylethol, what if we have her memories wiped for now until we come up with a more permanent solution and we can get her memories restored back to her along with the other people in this town?
Please don't put this on me.
Well, you seem to be the only one here with a real issue with it. So I'm at least trying to give you a compromise that allows us to restore her memories in the future, right? We can work towards that. Because I understand why it would bother you to have her memories wiped, and that much I understand, or I'm aware of. But I think it's important that at least to move on for now, we're able to maybe ease her pain, and then when we have a more permanent solution regarding the children, we can give her memories back.
Hmm.
The other option is she suffers for longer. Are you still
All
looking
right.
at us or in a corner?
Let's go.
All right. Well, would you like us to bring her here then, or do you want
Yes,
us
that
to
would
give
be
her
very
something?
nice.
Okay, then I'll turn the party.
You
Shall we
saying you want
go?
to lure her here under false pretenses to get her memory wiped?
Yes.
I don't know if we should be involved with that. She can handle herself, I feel like. We have things to do.
Okay. Well, we can just send her here, if
There's
that
a
would
lot of
work for you.
crime, war criming to be done in this world.
That is
We have
very
to get
true.
started.
If you tell me where she is, I can simply have Catherine pick her up if that's more favorable for you.
Sounds good to me. Agnes? Yeah? We just send her to where Sarah is?
Yeah. Sounds
Alright.
great.
Oh,
I like sending goons to deal with moral situations that we're unequipped to handle.
You-
You spend 30 minutes talking
You
about
get a very mean look from Catherine as you say goons.
That's
um,
fine.
before we go, can I ask Lumi telepathically if he's found anything?
Yes, what did you tell him to look for specifically?
Just anything out of the ordinary, suspicious, something like you look at it and you go, oh, that's not good, that's evil-ish. Right?
Nothing really. He's been in the kitchen. He's been mostly on the ground floor, observing serving staff.
Oh, also, if you saw the short halfling woman again.
He did not, because he has not reached the upper floor, which is where she is.
Oh, okay.
Unless you want to tell him to go there.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, sure. Why not? It's gonna take him a while.
Oh, well, I mean, if we're leaving and he's
I mean, he's a rat, right? He's not that fast.
I don't know. I don't know how fast rats are.
They're small, tiny people like you.
Okay. Well, no, it's fine. He can come back.
Okay.
Okay, let's go. I'm not getting
Very well.
Sarah. I refuse. Let's go.
Your resistance is noted and admirable. You are welcome whenever you want to come in. And she says with a smile, actually, I have to thank you for the window. I think I like being able to stand there and feel the wind in my hair every once in a while. I don't get out too much.
Sounds like you should get out more.
Well, there's inherent problems with that, she says with a smile.
Oh yeah.
Like what?
Is that your third question?
Nope.
Then I think we leave it at that.
Okay. And then I'll like whisper to the party, but it's like loud enough that she can notice. I was like, guys, I think she's a vampire.
She stood in the window where the sunlight is coming from.
Yes. I'm very aware.
He's got thick skin.
Alright,
We should go look for
onwards
Melia.
then? Oh yeah, where's the cat at?
I looked for her, but I couldn't find her. I don't know. I didn't check her room though. Maybe she's.
Maybe she just slept in.
Yeah.
Cats sleep a lot, that's true.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll leave. I'd like to collect Lumi, and then go.
You may collect Lumi on the way out.
Oh wait, before we leave, is there like a deed to the shop or something, or can we kind of just take it?
You can just take it. Who's gonna take it away from you? Me?
I don't know. Aren't you the one that controls this area? Is that not your
Yes,
job?
but why would you need a deed? I know it is yours now.
Ah, that's true.
Okay, we
All
go.
right, we can go. Yeah, we can go.
You leave.
And
Hell yeah.
I at least would like to go back to the inn where Nalia was staying? Or did we give Nalia's room to Sarah and then I don't know when Nalia slept actually.
Pretty sure Nalia stormed off out of the warehouse and we haven't seen her since.
Yeah, but I can't remember
Yeah.
where she was sleeping or staying. Because I swear to God.
Sarah, as far as I know, was in my room because
Yeah.
it was free.
But then we had another night, right? That you were like, did you get another room?
Well, that is a mystery.
That is a fucking.
He's
Okay.
helping us, but not enough to tell us exactly where he is, even though he knows. It's fucked up.
Yeah.
I would probably be in town at some pod where there's less buildings, punching a tree as a training.
Yeah, just look for the fight
Sounds
club.
plausible.
I will be running down the streets yelling, Nalia!
Reasonable.
Nalia!
I mean, it's not like I'm hiding, so if Thea allows it.
Yeah, eventually you'll find her.
Okay.
Yeah,
Probably takes you an hour or two, but you
yeah.
find her.
Is anyone coming with me?
I will. I'll also yell Nalia.
There's a lot of Nalia yelling going on. And eventually you find Nalia.
Nalia!
Who came here? Bilathal and Tricky?
Yeah.
Question mark.
Apparently.
Okay.
The two parents of the group don't give a shit.
Yeah.
See how it is.
They're old. They're taking a nap.
I'm napping with.
Yeah, it is nap time.
Since I assume I hear them calling my name from far away.
Yeah, you're hitting like
I-
this big oaken tree. And let me check your passive perceptions quickly. Yeah, Tricky, you see that she's being watched by like a row of squirrels. That is very intently watching this lion lady punch the tree.
Are they scared?
No, not at all.
Okay. They're just alright, interesting. Alright, then we'll approach Nalia. Nalia, where were you? We just went to speak with Lady Faye.
Uh-huh. I keep punching the tree.
Bonk.
Molly, where did
bonk,
you go
bonk,
after the
bonk.
thing yesterday? You
Well,
were hurt.
I've been here all the time.
Alright, but why didn't you stay? Why did you run? Why did you leave us without saying anything?
Well, since it's very apparent that we're making way more enemies than I assumed we were going to make. I'm just training to make sure that what happened yesterday doesn't happen again.
What do you? Oh, wait. What do you mean?
I mean, mage attacked us all of a sudden, and I couldn't dodge it. I don't want that to happen again.
Yeah, but why did you run away from us after? What is? You could have trained, but like not done that.
I stop training and I turn at them and I say, well, maybe, perhaps you should ask the little guy right here.
What do you mean?
Is he going to bring up his
Oh,
book
me?
and tear it apart? Is he going to try to kick someone all of a sudden? Is there any children around that he's going to try to kill?
I'm confused here. What's your deal?
What's your next trick?
Well, that takes out the fun. The whole point is you don't know what trick is coming next.
Well, I'll be here waiting for the fun to come. But I must say that so far there has been no fun in any of your tricks. Make it punch in the tree.
Like what? I don't understand. What's the issue here?
Do you take pleasure in risking our lives?
How did I risk our lives?
Well, you keep acting without thinking, and you're going to get us killed.
Are you referring to the scroll with Greg?
I am referring to the fact that you use magic that you can't control and get people killed or lizard people. I don't care. You act before questioning the outcome of your actions, and that almost got us both killed. So yeah.
Well, uh, for someone who operates on a punch first and asks questions later, I'm kind of surprised that you weren't down to go against Greg. I mean, his scroll was pure evil, and destroying that scroll was the correct move.
I don't
Like,
think
sure, that's kind of part of adventuring. You're gonna put your life on the line. That's what we do. You should know.
If you
You're a
think-
gladiator, a fighter. You should know this.
If you think I punched before asking questions, I don't think you haven't been paying attention at all. Is there anything you want from me, Balathal?
Why? It was my idea to take the scroll.
Well, perhaps we should have tried to talk to Greb first to not make a powerful enemy.
We did talk to Greg first. He didn't want to take no for an answer.
Yeah, that wasn't a conversation. That was an argument.
I stand by that.
Me too. I'll also let it be known that you did just randomly punch the guards outside of Divenstead for very little
Yeah.
reason.
Because they called Bylethal and me a monster. Would you be okay with people calling you a monster because you can turn into things? Would you not be okay if I punched someone who called you a monster? Because I don't care if you think me punching someone called me and this woman something that doesn't belong around is upsets you. Because it does upset me, and if someone did that again, I will punch them again.
Words are words, but actions are even worse. And you have to think about the fact that this man literally wanted to raise the dead and do objective evil. Fighting against that is more honorable than fighting against someone who's merely insulting. And
I'm
if you're
not
willing to fight against
saying
those who insult you, you should be willing to fight against those who are doing evil as well.
I'm not saying I agree with whatever he wanted to do with the scroll. In fact, I will remind you, I wanted to keep it to use it as leverage to talk with Lady Faye and talk to him.
Yes, and he was refusing to let us leave with it, so the only option was to fight with him. Or destroy
Yeah.
the scroll itself.
The scroll was at your reach and you just tore it apart. You risked your lives for nothing. And now we have a powerful enemy and nothing to trade with. You think that's smart?
Would he not
It
simply
was
have
right.
vanished with the scroll?
It was right to have killed that scroll. He was not gonna let us. If he, with how strong he was as well, there's no way we can have a nice conversation. He would just get more riled. He went straight for it.
So we should just act first and ask questions later, and I look at Tricky.
But in that situation, yeah, sometimes you have to act.
Well, perhaps I overestimate you, Wildflower.
They bully Byleth all day. Let's go.
Yeah. Well,
I think we should. I think we should leave Nalia to her brooding for now until she's calmed down.
Oh yeah, I think you're being unreasonable here. I think Greg expressed multiple times that he wanted that scroll, and when we tried to ask about what it was, he was very underhandedly shady about it. He wouldn't give us information, and I couldn't trust that giving him that scroll was going to be a good thing. And given his strength, it was hard to get it in a way that didn't heighten.
yeah, and instead of talking to him, we threatened him. That's the.
No, we said, like, don't. Ah, it was no way to talk. He wasn't gonna talk. If as soon as he gets his hand on that, he just does the same thing he did the first time we met him, where he snaps his fingers and disappears. We couldn't let him grab it and have it in the first place, and that upset him.
Well, personally, I think that threatening with a sword at his back is also not a good idea. But
I
who
didn't
knows?
threaten
I
my
punch
sword
first
in
and I
his
ask
back.
questions later, I guess.
I didn't threaten him with my sword. I tried to stab the scroll. Only.
Look, I'm willing to keep traveling with you because this town is fucked up. There's something going on with Lady Faye controlling all of these people and all of these women and children just with this undeserving fate of being kidnapped for whatever the reason. But I don't trust you, and I point at Tricky.
Sure, you can have your disdain as much as you want, but it wasn't only my decision, right? You know, when I make decisions, some of them might be wrong, right? But the last thing I want to do is to piss everybody else off and do my own thing. And in this case, both me and Bylethal were in agreement that destroying the scroll was the best move.
Yeah, and what about Agnes and Ramus? I was about to say Ramda. I can't call him by his name. It's terrible.
I mean, we were in a situation of life or death. Sometimes you have to act quickly, right?
Yeah.
Given that we almost nearly died, and if we made the wrong decision, we'll have to live with that later. But
Well,
we're gonna make mistakes. That's part of the job.
Well, there's 2 mistakes so far out of 2 decisions. This is why I don't trust you.
Sure, and you can hold your disdain towards me as much as you'd like, but if you want to come with us, people are bound to make mistakes, and you're gonna have to be ready to accept that.
What? No? How
I mean,
how how are we supposed to be okay with mistakes? No, we should fix the mistakes.
I think you're also not understanding here that something that you deem a mistake might not be something that we deem a mistake. Right? There's going to be disagreements. That's just how it is. But in the moment, that was a decision that was made, and we're going to have to live with it.
Okay, I'm not talking to you anymore.
Sure.
No, I don't like it when people fight.
I don't like it when people are wrong and ignorant either, but you know what happens.
Oh.
Speaking of adults, where's Agnes and
Meanwhile, at Agnes and Ramdog, we're
Yeah,
going
do
to
you
drink
want to have a
tea.
little slice of life episode you want to play out?
I'm just eating some really good fucking cheese right now.
Ah, yeah, that's some good
Having a
cheese.
great time.
I'm
Lumi's
just
jealous.
drinking tea. Ah, it's a splendid cup.
Now this is living.
What
I
do you
want to
think
know
the
what the
others?
kids are
Don't you
doing.
just
Wait, what do
yeah?
you
Don't
think
you
the
love when
others
the
are doing?
kids get a babysitter? It's so good.
Yeah. Looks out window, sees them all screaming at each other. Ah, yes, they're having a swell time. Looks like.
That checks out.
he
Morality.
unfollowed me
This
on Twitter.
I would say the reality of the situation is the morality is a bit fucked here, but we kind of are powerless to change things at the moment. And is it even worth trying to change things when we don't have the power? All it's going to do is get us killed. I've seen that happen so many times in my life.
Yeah, I think I don't trust this Lady Faye. But she seems powerful, so I think we should continue to expand our influence. And
Do you think it's safe to work with her more?
the only part that really concerns me is her ability to mess with our minds. As we came in, I'm sure you noticed that she already tried something,
Mhm.
and that's the part that worries me the most. Yeah.
Me too. If I didn't read smut and do sudokus all the time, I think she would have bested me. I keep my mind sharp though.
Yes.
So, I mean, we could potentially leave and go venture somewhere else, but we'd have to start from square one again. And now that we have a little bit of control, maybe it's worth, you know, gaining some value out of strong gigs as long as we don't have to actually kidnap children ourselves. I don't know.
Like, I think she could be. Oh wait, is it just you guys?
That is
Yeah,
not
it's
your
just-
You're not
conversation.
there.
My bad,
Yes,
my bad, my
You're
bad, my
not
bad, my bad.
This
That's
is
on
a
me.
constructive conversation.
Okay,
Yeah.
Not allowed to
sorry,
be.
sorry.
you can
Yeah.
see you're not there because no one has been assaulted yet.
I
Yeah,
agree.
right.
I agree. I think we could take on some jobs under the right conditions, as long as it's nothing, you know, like you said, abducting children, and I think our influence will grow from there, and then going forward, we can make better decisions.
And then we can be the ones abducting the children,
Mm,
Just kidding.
I don't know about that last part. Unless their house is on fire, then abduct them,
Yes, must save them.
or there's a trolley
Anyways,
coming.
all right, you want to go interrupt the cat fight over there?
Cracks knuckles, grabs stick.
It
Let's
was nice while it
go.
lasted.
All
We would
right,
like to
go.
approach the bickering.
Yeah, you just come in at the last word we heard earlier.
Oh my god. Agnes Ramos, Nalia's being unreasonable.
Mom.
What is Nalia saying? Could you sum it up? Perhaps give a recap?
I give a recap.
Okay,
Easy.
well played.
Well, did you consider the fact that your decision in the moment led to Nalia almost dying?
That's exactly my point. And this is the second time this happens.
Yeah, but it have to do the right thing, so.
But in your effort to do the
Drop
right
it.
thing, almost got somebody else killed.
Yeah, but think about how many people would have died if he had got that scroll and done bad things with it.
But I didn't
But what
want
if
to give Greg the scroll. You're You're getting that part mistaken. I wanted to keep it for ourselves and talk about what we're going to
He
do.
was
But
with it.
Nolly, we
he was
couldn't do
ripping it
that.
from my hand. We were
Yeah.
both grabbing the paper.
It was literally under your foot. I think we could have done something with it instead of just ripping it up.
What?
He
Okay.
had blasted me before we even ripped it. So
Okay.
you're forgetting that I also almost died.
Yeah, because you're unpredictable. I'm in your party, and I don't know what you're going to do next. What? That's what I mean. That
Okay.
with I can't trust you.
Okay. All right, guys. Look, I think what's clear is that we need better leadership within the party, and that's my fault for not controlling things a little bit more. Look, Blylothal, you need to follow the lead of the party more often because if you make these individual actions while being an inexperienced combat person, it leads to mistakes that get some of your friends killed. And you don't want to accidentally get your friends killed, do you?
No, of course I don't.
Okay. Then, and you need to understand that we can't always fix all of the problems in the world in the exact moment that we see them because sometimes that gets us killed too. Or you. You might get killed. And we don't want that to happen. So maybe you should follow our lead, and then we will try to do good things when we have the opportunity and the influence.
Yeah, but
So, with that
don't.
said,
Oh,
let's get rich as fuck, and then we can do good things.
but I want to be able to do good things now as well.
There
I
is
know it's very frustrating having to have patience.
there is one good thing that we have the power to do right now, which is helping Sarah get the fuck out of this town.
That's what I'm saying.
If
Oh,
she wants to, yeah, sure.
okay. So considering we agreed that she was gonna get taken by Catherine, that would be a very time-sensitive matter. And also, if you talking about making enemies, taking Sarah's probably gonna make another enemy.
Yeah, I don't think that's a great idea, to be honest.
What is she gonna do
We're not
about
even gonna.
missing one person? I was thinking about giving her like some 10 gold and telling her to take the next ship to another continent.
Yeah.
I think that sounds like a good plan in comparison.
Guys, slight issue. Catherine is kind of already on her way to pick up Sarah, so I don't think that's really an option.
Who's Catherine?
Do you remember the cat from the?
Oh, the cat
Yeah,
was. Oh, I see.
yeah, she's a person too.
Hmm. Well, if she's gone. Wait. Did you guys tell her where Sarah was?
Yeah.
Hmm. Then we don't have the advantage of. I see. Well, I think the root of all this problem is this terrible deal that Lady Faye has with the Fae around in town, and she seems to have her hands tied, and she doesn't seem willing to risk her neck to actually be a good leader. Instead, she's comfortable in her position, just having everyone brainwashed and willing to follow her orders. So,
Oh yeah, just
yeah.
imagine that I filled in Nalia on the entire
Yep.
thing. Yeah. Okay. Cool. We're
I mean, I could infer this from our last.
The it wasn't furred before you did the warehouse, just not in detail as you got it now.
yeah. Just well, I just mean yeah. I give
Yeah.
the updated.
Okay. So yeah, I think we should do what Agnes says and try to get a better position, get how you say this, get paid for some jobs and gain her trust, and maybe we can ultimately fix this Fae problem, and everyone wins.
Well,
Or if it's bad enough, we can just leave and go somewhere else with our new funds
I
and go
have
try to make a difference somewhere else.
I have
Wait,
to
Thea.
leave soon. And I can't stay in this town for much longer.
What do you have to do?
It's not really your business. I have to meet someone tomorrow, and after that, I
Is it a
probably
date?
no
Is she cute?
date. Why would dating No.
Are you gonna come
She's
back,
not
or is
cute.
this
I'm
is this the
sorry.
last we're gonna?
I'm not going on
Is
a
this the last?
date.
Is this the last we're gonna see of you, or?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, well.
Is this some business related thing?
Yeah, yeah. You can call it business. Yeah. I just have business tomorrow, and then after that, I will likely leave, and maybe if you want to come with me, you could.
Are you forced to do so? Are you in danger?
No, no, not really. It's
Mhm.
complicated.
Is someone else in danger?
Yeah,
I s-
maybe. I don't.
and you're sure you want to do this by yourself?
Well, the thing tomorrow, I don't. I don't know. I have to meet someone. I'll ask.
Y- uh, Is this someone dangerous to you? Like, you sure you don't
No,
want backup?
no, no,
Okay,
no, 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 no,
Okay,
nothing like. I'm completely safe.
okay.
I want to approach Balasal and say a little bit softer. If someone is watching you right now, blink twice.
I don't blink at all. In fact, my eyes widen.
Okay.
Also, Thea, is there any chance that or like, if I look around, do I notice any like animals looking at us or anything?
The squirrels left as soon as you started screaming like madmen.
Uh huh.
Other than that, not really.
No, it doesn't look like we're being spied on by what's her name, Lady Faye.
No, you don't think so.
Yep.
You
All right.
also like got the impression that she was very open and honest with you. Like you didn't get the
Yeah.
idea that she was lying to you at all.
Good.
She
Okay.
laid it out to you and made you aware of the consequences. And yeah,
I don't think she did. I didn't feel threatened at all. She just said, "I won't let you do that." I'm like, "Okay, bitch," and.
well, fuck around and find out, I guess.
So is this a business you have with this person in this continent or somewhere else, or
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't know the extent of the details. We'll find out tomorrow. Well, I will find out tomorrow. I'm just saying, I can't stick around in Gleamview for much longer. That's all. You can. I just would have to go.
Gotcha. So you don't want us to come with you, or we can come with you, or
Unless I'm gonna meet someone tomorrow, and
sure.
and
And then, do you want to come back the next day, and then we can talk about moving on, or?
yeah,
Okay, that's
yeah.
that's fine. Um. Okay. Well. Uh. I guess over the next, or I guess while she's gone, I mean, we don't really have any work right now, right, guys? Uh. We do, or I mean, I'm not sure how interested you guys are, but Lady Faye did say we could take the shop, and I do know a thing or two about business. If you guys maybe want to, I think I know someone who might be willing to run it for us.
Running the
Lady,
marketplace.
no, Lady Merwin's shop that she had. You know, because she's dead.
Very
Oh
much.
yeah. Who's the person?
Well, I was actually thinking, do you remember that one poor boy and his family that I met on the first day here?
Yeah.
I think it'd be pretty neat if maybe we could let them use the shop, and in turn they can pay us like a commission while they run it.
Is the person qualified to do the job?
I guess we could go interview the parents and find out. But I mean, surely running a shop can't be that difficult. Plus, I can give them a bit of a
Uh,
crash course.
are you experienced?
Yes, I have many years of being a merchant to my name. I know all the ins and outs of trade.
Really?
Yeah,
What? Oh yeah, you sell your
I'm going
stupid little
to
tricky things.
roll
yeah.
perception to identify if he's lying to me.
Would be insight, not perception.
I perceive that
Dang
he's
it!
saying words.
Fine, I'll roll the better one.
It
Is
seems
he
to be
lying?
telling the truth. There's no reason to lie to you.
That's not true.
Yeah,
That's
that's
reasons.
not true.
Okay, sure. Yeah, that sounds good.
Great. Yeah, so then I'll say, well, the first thing is I gotta find that boy and his family. So I'll ask my DM here if I can go searching for
You
the
can
person.
spend the day looking for the kid if you want.
Here he goes
I would like
again.
to. Today is the day.
You can give me an investigation check. You have a lot of time.
Okay. Wait, give me 1 second. I just have to message something. All right, investigation. Just regular or advantage
Yep,
deals?
just regular.
Okay.
Why would you have advantage,
Oh,
you dumbass?
Because I'm doing this the whole fucking day.
Investigate.
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
let you know when you find them.
Great, thank you.
So
Detective
Tricky is off
Tricky.
to find a kid. Is anyone helping him with that? Or-
No,
The kid locator.
I no longer
Oh,
help
thanks.
Tricky for fun.
What the fuck? I helped you to
want
show
to
the
be
scroll, bitch.
paid.
Yeah, we're now on equally okay terms. You're no
Nice.
longer favored or hated.
Great.
Reputation
Sacrifices
change
someone
to
else.
neutral.
Yeah. Reputation with Conjure changed to hated.
Suspicious.
Yeah.
I want to look at the rest of the group and say, should we check on Sarah anyway in case this woman has not gotten there yet? Although I doubt it because he told her where she was. Since we really don't have anything to do today. Question mark. Sorry, perhaps I have to address them in a way they'll understand. Excuse me, old people. Are you okay with visiting Sarah?
That was a great one.
Yeah,
What?
we can visit her.
Okay.
That sounds fine. Sorry, I couldn't make sense of your accent in the
Sorry.
previous sentence. The old voice really helped.
I should just speak old speech all the time.
Okay,
Okay.
we go to
Yeah,
the
guys, your
inn.
call. Like,
Yeah, we go to the inn and on Sarah.
you go to the inn, and yeah, you make it there. Just fine. People are eating lunch. You go upstairs. The room is empty. And yeah, what do you do?
I feel bad. I feel bad.
That's okay. Push those emotions down. She's gone now. We can't help her.
Oh.
That's good. You're doing great. Keep pushing. I'll lead her outside.
Is there like a zone of not whining? Find that spelling
There's
check.
calm emotions.
Oh yeah, true. This is my new side quest to find it.
Regain the scroll of calm emotion.
Give her the tease. Well, I think if we manage to solve this whole faith thing, we can help her ultimately, but we'll have to see whatever business you have with this person, Mylethal.
Well, does no one else have anything they were like? How did you guys all end up here?
Oh god, we're asking meta questions.
That's
Don't
not
ask
meta.
this question.
Oh, I know.
I'm not asking for truth.
Fair enough.
Well, I was just sort of traveling to prove my strengths and just ended up here, so.
I'm here to minimize suffering in any way, shape, or form, and I've come to the conclusion that that means destroying evil.
Oh,
But I
yeah.
recognize that I cannot destroy any evil that I come across, that I must be powerful enough to deal with it, so.
Yeah, I feel that. So none of you really are traveling anywhere?
I
We
mean,
can. I can.
I lived in a
Is there
monastery
somewhere you
for
need to
like
go?
50 years, so.
Oh,
For
I'm
me,
old.
just being here is a new experience.
Okay. Hey, I'm gonna do you Agnes, can you help teach me like fighting and Nalia? Not like a little bit.
I think Nali would be much more effective at teaching you fighting than me, but obviously I can teach you some things.
I mean, I can't teach you how to use that magic you have, but I can definitely show you the ways of the sword.
Yeah, I have my sword. I don't know.
I don't know if you could tell, but I don't exactly reliably hit skeletons on the face as hard as I try.
I can teach you how to punch things.
I bet you could even spar with Nalia's Echo without any fear of hurting each other.
Oh,
So smart, actually.
that's such a good idea.
Yeah, but that's a little bit boring. I'd prefer fighting myself. It's not like you're going to kill me anyway.
Okay. Well, I don't think I can. I don't think I feel comfortable swinging at you.
If you're not comfortable swinging at me, why would you be comfortable swinging at your enemy?
Because I hate my enemies.
Well, then throw your hate at me.
No.
I guess we spend the rest of the day training by
Yeah, we get
yourself.
like this cute little training montage where you try to fight Nalia and you get your ass whooped every time.
Aw.
And we have Ramos and Agnes is having back pain and eating cheese.
Yeah, there's
Mhm.
like this little. You make this little square in the sand where you fight, and then we have like Ramos and Agnes sitting on like these lounge chairs under this parasol, drinking tea, saying things like "You got this, honey," and you keep getting your ass whooped every time.
Whining about the youngsters.
Yeah, oh, back in my day, we used to do this in the snow, barefoot, up the
Hmm.
hill.
And whenever Bylethal gets like hit a little bit hard and gets wind knocked out of her, I say something comforting, and then I like turn to over to Ramos and I like talk shit a little bit. I'll put some hair on her balls. She needs a little bit more of that.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and at the end of the day, Tricky, you actually managed to find. Well, first of all, you unnerve a lot of villagers asking for, "Hey, do you know this kid?" And there's like a basic explanation of a kid. But lo and behold, you actually managed to find the family of this kid after knocking on probably 50 doors at least.
Nice. So, what? I knock on the door and then they answer.
Yeah, you knock on the door and you see
Hi,
this
Jehovah's
kid
Witnesses.
open
Can
the
I tell
door.
you about the? No, I'm kidding. Does he still have my cape? My
He does
cloak?
not have it on right now, but you definitely recognize the kid.
Hey, how are we doing? And is he also at the door, or is it just the parents?
For convenience sake, it's him.
Great. How we doing? How's the cloak been treating you?
Oh, the cloak. Yeah, it's great fun.
Nice.
I'm still working, on my script and on the concept and all, but I'm having some fun with it. Thank you again. I was worried it was going to be a scam, but it actually you came through. That's really nice.
Of course. Well, I have one more offer for you guys, and this one I'm kind of gonna need your parents' help with as well. What does their house look like? Do they look like really poor or like?
It's the standard wooden house, one room.
Gotcha. So they don't look like super poor, but they're just average
Fine,
people.
super poor.
They're not living in like some random like fucking shack and it like it's all like broken down and shit. It just looks like a
No, it
regular
looks
house.
okay.
Okay. All right. I'll say. Well, I actually have a question for your parents here, and I'll turn to them. Can I get your names perchance?
Well, mom's out at work, but dad is here. You can.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
I can get him.
yeah, if you could please, that'd be great.
Yeah, he gets his father, and the father introduces himself as Steve.
Oh, hey, Steve. My name's Shannon. Your son here. I'm sure you've seen his magic tricks and the cool cloak I gave him.
Oh, that was you. Yes,
Yeah.
thank you for having make me mop the floor every day.
Hey, it's at least he's having fun, right? And I'll smile. Um,
I guess
and I'll
so.
say, I think he's really talented and honestly has a bright future as a potential magician. But about you, I was wondering, do you have any experience in trade or being a merchant at all, or what exactly do you do for work?
Well, I don't work anymore. I used to be a soldier, and we came here to retire. But my wife is a Fletcher.
And do you guys have a shop here you work, or?
No, she works for someone else.
I see. Would you possibly be down to I recently acquired a shop here in this town, but because I travel a lot, I don't know if I'll necessarily have the time to run it. Would you guys be interested in running it and you can maybe just pay us a commission and then you keep the other half of for yourself, or we can negotiate the payment details later.
He looks a little confused. You want to offer me a shop, a whole building with everything in it
Precisely.
for free?
Well, not necessarily for free because you'll be working and you'll be sending us, some payments that you make from or from the profits you get of the shop. But we have the shop, but we don't have anyone to run it. And I figured, what better than this family? Because at least I'm talking to your son. He seems to be really intrigued with magic, and I could even show him some tricks whenever I come back. And it seems neat. He seems like a good kid, and you guys seem like a good family.
Is this the kind of contract I have to sign with my soul?
No, not at all. Believe me, there's no trickery here. I need someone to run the shop for me. That's all it is. And because at the end of the day, it would just be an empty building that would just deteriorate over time. And I mean, that's just lost profits. So at least if we could make some money and then you guys can make the rest, I feel like everybody wins here.
Hmm. I'd have to talk to my wife, but I could give you a tentative yes for now.
Sure, just I'll be in town for at least the next day or so, and I may travel afterwards. So if you you can just come visit the shop, and I'll like describe where the shop is, and I'll say, yeah, you guys can just come visit the shop within the next day or so, and let me know.
Yeah, okay.
Perfect.
Sure.
And I'll give them a nice goodbye, and I'll look at the kid and say, make sure you keep working on those tricks. I want to see that. I want to see your. Wait, why can I a magic show? That's what it was.
Yes,
I
sir.
said,
And he
do
gives you a
we?
salute.
Yeah, Thea, do we remember the date of the magic show or like when that is?
No, he says he wanted to practice first. He wants to put on a good
Okay.
show.
All right, gotcha. All right. And then I will be on my way, and I'll be going to Lady Merwin's place. That is not my place.
Nice. It belongs to all of you, right? Just putting that
My
out there.
place, thank you.
Sure.
I'm putting in the work.
Probably Agnes is because she's the leader, right?
No, but I'm putting in the work. I'm the merchant. All right, continue. Sorry.
I'm the merchant now. Yeah. You all meet up back at the end of the day. Anything you
How
want to
did the
discuss?
meeting? How did the meeting with the kid go?
It was pretty good. He's still practicing the magic, and I got to speak to his parents. His father used to be a soldier, and his mother's a Fletcher. So I think that they would be decent candidates, and they seem pretty on board with it. I have to work out the exact numbers, but essentially the deal was they were going to run the shop for us while we're gone, and they can pay us a percentage of the profits and keep the rest for themselves.
Okay, that sounds like a pretty good deal.
And yeah, that was about it. And he's working on his magic show. Guys, it would be really cool if you all came to this kid's magic show. I think he's really got something special.
When is it?
He said he's still practicing, so I'll give you more of a date once he has a more refined plan.
Okay.
But he's almost done with the script.
Yeah, I don't think I can. I'm not really interested in coming back here. Probably.
No, why not?
I don't have anything else to do here after
Well,
tomorrow.
don't we have to sort out the case of the Fae and the children? Is that not something you were interested in?
Oh, yeah, like when we're really strong, right?
Perhaps.
I assumed this kid's show was gonna be like a like less than 1 month endeavor.
That's a question for Thea. I don't know.
It's not gonna be tomorrow, is what I can tell you.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
This kid just takes like 3 years to do
Yeah,
his
3
magic
years.
show. It's like, okay, we're strong now.
I'm sure gonna put all this effort into making this kid like somewhat interesting to just never have it happen. That seems like a reasonable assumption to make.
Yeah. But yeah, until then, I mean, the shop is going to be paying us good money, so
Well, that's great.
all right, well, shall we go to
We
bed then?
all
Anyone else
do.
have anything else they want to do?
Yeah, that's what I'm.
I wanted to buy a map, but we didn't have one.
You have one.
I have one. Lit. Never mind then.
Yeah. We also have a shop now too. We don't need to buy things anymore.
How did you? I actually, yeah, I would ask that. Trey, what is the inventory that you're selling in the shop?
The inventory of the shop and the warehouse.
Yeah, and then that runs out. Then what?
Then we buy more inventory and we run a shop. If you don't want to deal with the shop stuff, that's fine. It's,
No, I was just curious. Like these people that agreed to this shop, like, did you have an inventory? Like,
yeah, the shop currently has an inventory, and we'll worry about ordering more inventory as we harass the DM about running a shop for the rest of the campaign.
okay, cool. I'm glad your shop's idea is so good.
Yeah, it should work out. My goal is to crush all the small businesses in town and make sure that we're the only one. No, I'm kidding.
Basically, installing a goodwill, and then all the junk we get from adventuring, we just like ship to that shop and
Yeah.
have it liquidated.
That also sounds pretty good too.
Brilliant. Get your goblin club.
Goblin legs.
Slightly used condition good.
Get your lizard children corpses here. Lizard children corpses.
Oh
Get
my
this
god.
chainmail with the tabard of a city guard from another town.
Wow.
Live lizard, barely tortured.
Minty fresh.
Only reincarnated once. Reanimated, that is.
Just reanimate Lady Merwin and have her run the shop again.
Yeah, genius. We're the good guys, right?
Oh, the good guys. You're right.
Yeah.
Well, I want an early night's sleep. I'm gonna go to bed.
Bedge.
It was a pleasure. And I guess I'll also go to the bed. Does this shop have like a bedroom or anything, Theo? Or
It
like,
does have a single bedroom, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna take that room.
Sure. If your party's alright with that.
I don't care. It's not my.
I'm just gonna
it's not
go
my
to it,
shop.
and if anyone has a problem, they can bring
Well,
it up to me.
it's 20% your shop.
Oh my god.
I don't sleep.
I don't sleep. Yeah. Anything else on the agenda? Or
I can't remember. Are we like keeping money? Like, how is the inn stuff working? Like, do I have to be conscious to like go and sleep in the tent to conserve money, or are we?
no, you just have to buy rations if you're out of town. Everything else, I don't care.
Okay.
But you also don't get downtime activities
Yeah,
like working as a town guard or whatever.
Uh huh.
So there's the trade-off there.
Cool. No more tent sleeping with Agnes. Got it.
Unless you're on the road, right?
Yeah. Now we get room sleeping, baby. Woo!
Room schlep and bathing and shit. You don't smell anymore.
Base.
I love that for us,
Nice.
bro. Actually, is there a spell to like clean yourself in D&D?
Yeah, prestidigitation.
Interesting.
It's a cantrip.
Oh,
And I had to practice a lot to know how to say that.
nice. Proud of you.
Is this where we end the session, by the way? Because I'm pretty sure we're just like splitting tomorrow.
We can. That gives me more time to prepare Alex Reyes Battlethought shit.
Oh, the question.
Aw.
Well, so she's doing her solo shit. Are we?
It's not gonna be solo shit, guys. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna be like, okay, we're gonna have the next 5 streams Bylethal only.
Well, no, I thought it was more of like maybe she would do like a solo session with you just while she does her thing, and then
No, it's
like
gonna be like 20
okay.
minutes at most, and then
Okay, gotcha.
if everything goes to plan and you don't throw everything off, you being the plural you, it should be something you can do and should do as a group. At least that is going to be suggested to her.
Yeah, I just
Okay.
wanted I was just gonna talk to the person alone.
Oh, gotcha. I wasn't sure if it was gonna be like a yeah, I wasn't sure if it was the whole thing.
Yeah, and then there's probably going to be a job that you probably have to do together.
All right. Well,
Make sense?
yeah, it makes sense.
Very good. Is there any questions? Because we still have like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to have a lot of discussions around running a shop.
It's not going to be as grand as you want it to be because we're already agreed that we don't want to have as much downtime stuff.
Oh, that's okay. I mean, it doesn't have to be that grand. I'm just talking about like I don't know. I personally was fully down to like do all the actual shop managing stuff. Like in
Yeah,
terms
but
of
that's
like.
boring for the other 4 people.
Oh no. I was just talking about messaging out of character.
Oh, I mean, sure.
Or like yeah.
First of all, they have to get it off the ground, right? Then they have to turn it into a Fletcher.
Yeah.
So it's going to take a while.
Yeah.
Maybe
Well,
something
we'll
else
get-
happens in Gleamview and it's not going to
Yeah.
be there anymore when you come back, right?
We'll get it sorted.
Oh.
Yep.
This is so
What?
short.
No, it's not.
I'm
It's
sorry.
Hour
I
and a
have to win.
half.
I have to win a North American Dota 2
Who
tournament.
fucking cares?
I care. I want my money. Unless I mean, if you paid me what I would make,
How much would you
I would
make?
stop.
Get a job.
Let me see. I'm currently making. If I won the tournament, I would make $200 more.
And if you lose the tournament?
So if I lose right now, I would make $100. If I
Okay,
win
so
the tournament, I would make
90% chance you
$300.
lose. So you
No,
would
no,
win
I will
$110.
honestly. I would say we're favored. I kind of cook, like low key.
Or like do Bylothal's thing. Since
I mean, you can
it's
also do
like,
her thing now too.
yeah,
We can do
since
that. I just don't have character art prepared. But I can describe the person. That is fine.
Theater of the
Let's-
mind.
Yeah, whatever works for you. You tell me it's your thing.
What? Well, I mean, I don't know how you planned it. I don't.
Well, there's gonna be a talk. And that's it.
Cool. Okay. Yeah. Hell yeah. We don't need anyone else. You guys can leave.
Yeah, I
Bye.
have to leave now. Goodbye, friends. Have fun.
Bye.
Bye, Squid.
Okay, good luck.
Pick Enchantress. But yeah. You want to go to the next day?
yeah,
Sure.
maybe we open a latrine and there's like 1,000 ducks and we roll initiative or something.
1,000 ducks with 1 HP.
That would be a pain. Still.
Would you rather fight 1,000 horses? Anyway. Yeah. If you don't want to do anything else, you can go to the next day. That's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Cool. You awaken the next day, all of you. We have a little focus on Bylethal. And you pick up your little, you get out the little envelope you got, where it says the date of today, the location, which is the Metal Weaver shop in town, the time of day, which is early in the day, like 10 a.m. brunch time, basically. And you smile to yourself and think, finally, you can do something for this world.
Yippee!
That is not killing children. And you leave the house bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and go towards the Metal Weavers, which is this like more noble-looking blacksmith shop with the emblem of the Metal Weavers, which I don't have yet. If you want to make one, go ahead. You have freedom to do so.
Okay.
And you knock on the door, a little anxious. And you hear the voice, "Come in, it's a shop." You go inside and you see a half orc standing behind the counter. What can I do for you, ma'am?
Oh, hi, I'm here for the thing. Wait, hold on, Thea. Don't we have a secret hand saying?
Yeah, you have something like that.
Can I do that here?
Yeah, you give him the phrase, the Vala Magulus or whatever.
Eh.
And he says, "Oh, it's you. Yes, of course."
It's me.
He gives you a little, like a bow is a strong word, but this very, very short nodding of the head. And pardon me. You're led into the back room, and he says, "She's waiting for you." You go in, and you go past the room where the forge is in, and you see like a lot of unfinished armor and swords. It's very dusty and not at all like comfortable. And he points you towards another door where you step in. And you enter this dimly lit room. There's one lamp hanging from the ceiling. This long table with a map of the area on it. Sure, why not? Now you lost me. With a map of the area on it, and you see the figure of a woman, a human woman. She's roughly 170, 175. She wears this elegant black and gold clothing. And it's
Whoa.
not a dress, it's more like pants and shirt, but it's still quite feminine and very noble looking.
Yeah.
And she turns around, and you've seen this woman before, always very briefly, and you've never talked to her. But remember what we talked about in DMs a few days ago about how you gained your powers and how that happened, where I made the joke, now everyone get a line and lick the thing.
Yes.
When that happened, like a day later, you saw her arrive by a carriage and talk to the leader of the place you grew up in. And after that, you had your training, like a little bit, and not too much, as we all know.
Yeah.
And you've seen her around when you were training. Like you've seen her stand like at a window watching you, and when you meet her gaze, she left. Like that kind of thing. You've seen her around, very mysterious
Oh,
and
she's
all.
so mysterious. Oh gosh.
And she turns around to you and she smiles at you and said, "It's so nice to finally meet you."
Hi. I recognize you. I'm Bylethal. I stick out my hand.
She takes your hand. She has these black gloves with like golden, with the symbol of the metal weavers like weaved
She has that on
into
her
her
glove.
on the back of her hand.
Yeah.
It's a very elegant picture you drew.
Like, wow, that's a really cool monster truck.
She takes her hand, shakes it, and says, "Well, I think it is time your mission starts, don't you think?"
Yeah, of course. I want to do this so bad.
How do you feel, my child? How's the journey been? It's been quite a way you've traveled to get here.
Oh yeah. No, it's been good. It's met some people. They're kind of interesting. Yeah. No, it's okay. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine.
That's good. That's good. Meeting people is good. I hope you've not forgotten what we taught you. It's going to be pivotal in your mission, in the journey that is ahead of you.
Oh, would you? Is there what? I mean, I learned a lot. What is there a specific thing you mean here? I just want to make sure.
You know, don't trust anyone that just throws you a smile and is nice to you. The world is a dark place.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah. I try to be kind to everyone, but yeah, I won't trust everyone.
Good. That's very important. Especially in this place, trickery is afoot as far as I have been informed.
Oh yeah, you can say that again.
I hope you haven't made too much of a ruckus.
Oh yeah, we have.
She looks a little concerned, but doesn't dig further into that line of questioning. Maybe fearing the answer that she may get. Very well. And she points towards the mouth. Shall we get to business then, child? She's probably in her late 30s, beginning 40s.
Yeah.
But it's kind of hard to judge. With makeup and lighting and being a little mysterious. You also haven't met many people in your life, right?
Yeah.
Your social skills in that regard are probably not that good.
What race was she again?
She was a human, as far as you can tell. Which is, I'm always going to say as far as you can tell, because many races look human and are very much not.
Yeah.
Ask Kaja, basically her whole character pool.
They're all humans.
Hashtag almost human. Yeah, she motions you to sit down, asks you if you want anything to drink or if you need anything to be
I would
more
love
comfortable.
that. I would love that. I would love that.
She stands up, knocks on the door. The half-orc comes in. She tells him to get something to drink for you.
Water's fine.
Very well, Mom. And you get your water, and she points at the world map. You see the mountain range to the northeast. That is why you're here.
Damn it!
It's that to be impossible. It's basically it's almost at the end of this continent. It is known for its wintry climate and its harsh conditions. But I'm sure that your training has prepared you for what you have to do. And as you told me, you have met people. They might be able to help you get there.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that.
There's somewhere you need to go, and that is very important. You see, somewhere in these mountains there is, well, we're not quite sure. It might be a cave, it might be an underground temple. It is hard to tell, but in there lays a creature that you need to slay in order to break one of the seals on, well, you know.
Really? Oh.
Yes, it is a long time ago when the evil was sealed into the sword. Many people came together and channeled their, well, let's put it easy and say the evil energy, she says with like a childish chuckle, into this weapon to merge it into something greater. And one of these creatures that did this dwells in these mountains. It will be weakened by a significant amount, and it should be ancient. The hardest part will be to get there, not to slay the creature at all.
Okay.
But once you slay the creature, it's part of the power that is stored in the sword should leave and start the cleansing of the weapon.
Just one so I'm aware. If this does my sword get weaker at all after I do that? As in, like, I just need to know if I need to start using a different weapon.
To be honest, I do not know.
Okay.
No one has ever attempted what you are going to attempt.
Makes sense.
We never had someone chosen before in all these years, so you're quite special.
Ha! Stop it.
I'm proud of you that you made it this far.
you.
Cannot have been easy.
It doesn't matter if it's easy or hard. I will do this. And I will succeed, I promise.
She stands up and ruffles your head a little.
Yay.
I hoped you were going to say that. Now, she also introduced herself to you, but I haven't prepared her yet fully, so I'll give you the name later in DMs.
Okay.
Because I didn't think you would get them, so I thought you were going to go to Divinstead today. Which is fine. Like, I don't care.
I forgot about Divinstead.
That's probably fine. Yeah, she says, one last question, though. Those people you met, your companions that are going to help you with this, do you trust them?
No.
She very much smiles, gives you a big grin. That's the correct answer.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Agnes is pretty nice, but I don't think I know any of them long enough to trust them. Nor would I, anyway.
Very good. Once you have achieved this, come back here. Tell the shopkeeper that you need to see me again, and he will send word. I will be there as fast as I can. I'm sure you will have plenty of time to rest after your endeavor, and pack your winter clothes. It's going to be quite cold.
Okay. Oh, okay. I don't know how cold. Do I need to buy new stuff? Do you have any access for any
Oh yes, we will provide you with anything you need, of course.
Yay!
You already have enough of a burden to carry that I would not wish upon you that you need to burden yourself with acquiring clothes. That would be ridiculous.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Don't worry. Try not to worry about me. I don't want anyone to feel bad because of me. I got it.
No, we're all in the same boat here. We're all trying to achieve the same thing.
Yeah.
For the finding of this area, I cannot give you a distinct place where this site could be, but I'm quite confident that the weapon itself will find a way to lead the way, searching for its salvation, so to speak. It should be attracted to the residents of the power of the individual that originally created it, at least in part.
Okay.
Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, absolutely. I got it.
Perfect. If you need anything, you can always come here, and I'm sure Gustav over there is going to try his best to accommodate you to the best of his abilities. If it is something greater, it might take a while, but I'm sure we can make it work.
Okay. Sounds good. I'll try and leave as soon as possible. I won't let you down.
We are all very proud of you, and we're all cheering for you to achieve your goal. Goal is the word I was looking for.
Thank you. I will do it. I promise. I promise. I'll be back before you know it.
Very good. Anything you recommend checking out in town? I'm here for another day.
Don't, don't go to the keep. That's it.
No, I do not intend to parley with the witch that lives there.
Yeah, we did. We may have parlayed. Actually, we have a. Do you? Is there anything interesting about her? Do you know anything about her?
I know that she managed to keep the peace in this town and keep it up and running for many 100 years, where all before her have failed. And I'm smart enough to not meddle with people that have that kind of power when I don't need to. And quite frankly, I don't need to.
Yeah, that's about it. Okay. Well, no, I don't have anything else I need from right now.
Perfect, she says. I would appreciate if you kept the details of your mission private. You know, the course is not one to share, as our enemies are plentiful and everywhere.
Right. What? Okay. Yeah. I can. I didn't tell them I was. I didn't tell them anything about today, other than just that I had someone to meet. So
Perfect.
that's fine.
You prove as capable as I hoped.
Ah, look at. I'm blushing.
If there's anything else, I'm here for another day. Otherwise, I bid you farewell and hope to see you again in good health
Okay.
and a step further towards our goal.
All right. I get on. I get down on one knee. I say, "It was a pleasure meeting you."
No, that is not necessary.
I can't help it.
You stare at each other awkwardly.
No, I get Lumi out of my pocket. I say bye. Say bye, Lumi.
Oh, how quaint. Lumi does not say goodbye because he's not capable of speaking the human tongue.
He'd better get on his fucking back legs and start waving.
Lumi flips her off.
I clap my hand over Lumi. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about that.
Classic Lumi.
Alright.
Classic Lumi.
I make to leave then.
You make to leave.
I thought you said last hit Lumi.
No!
You get 54 gold for killing Lumi.
Wait, I can kill Lumi for 54 gold and then resummon him again?
No.
Damn it.
Only if you get the last hit.
Oh, okay. Good to know. Do I get the stuff on the way out, or do I?
Yeah. Don't worry about the clothing.
Yeah, what about for the pie though? Sorry, I should have asked this.
For the party?
Yeah, like if we're all going up to there together.
Oh yeah, that's fine too. Like,
Okay.
just get the measurements. It's fine. You'll just have it next session. All good.
Okay, cool.
That is no problemo, as they say in Spain.
Okay.
Oh, we don't.
Well, I'll
You're
have.
not real.
In that case, I'd like to go back to the main town area and find everyone.
You reconvene with your friendos.
Okay. Hi guys.
I
Hi,
stopped.
is your
All of them
errand
but
done?
Tricky, who is somewhat busy somewhere. You don't care.
He's probably at the shop.
Yeah, he's at the shop. Good call.
Yeah.
Well played.
I stopped T-posing. Hey.
Hi. Guys, I'm back from my thing. Yeah. So, I actually have a job for us. Well, it's a job where, well, it's not really a job per se. It's more of a creature slaying adventure where we can find loot likely on the way. Maybe.
What kind of creature is it?
I don't know the details. I was just told it's sort of an ancient creature that should be weakened right now. So that kind of sounds cool. Like there's probably a lot to get from its body after it's dead.
Who told you this?
My contact.
Who's that?
They're trustworthy, I promise.
But I thought you were supposed to not trust anyone. I mean,
Hello?
Who said that?
So let me get this straight. Your contact, we don't know who it is.
I know who they are.
Yeah, but I don't, so
Well, that's fine.
wants you to go into a dangerous mountain somewhere to fight something that you don't even know what it is
Yes.
for
For
nebulous reasons.
no, for the greater good.
Why does this creature, I mean, if it's in the middle of nature, isn't that where it's supposed to be? It doesn't seem like it's causing any trouble.
It's well, that's the thing, we're getting it while it's down. And if it gets its power back, then it could kill everyone. I look visibly flustered while saying this.
are we getting cogs to poach a poor creature.
Wait, actually, I think my character has like mad charisma. I should not look bad when lying.
Yeah, you've practiced this. This is literally what
This is
you've
my
trained
whole
for.
shit. Yeah, actually, yeah, no, sorry, I look great. Sorry.
I mean, if it's
Um,
important to you and there's a treasure to be found, I see no problem with it.
yeah.
Is this a creature or a does air quotes creature?
Well, unlike the people that we've seemed to handle over here, no, my contact's very trustworthy. They said creature, I trust creature. None of this lizard people. So sad.
Also ancient, right? That's
Ancient.
what she said.
Yeah, she said just an ancient thing. Could be an old man.
Yeah, it's just Rames's brother.
You're not selling me. This is not the target audience for this pitch.
Sorry.
Um,
Look, it's an ancient creature. It's threatening. It has the potential to threaten the world. We have to go kill it now and put it down before it can sort of fully awaken and cause more problems.
I mean, if that's true, then sure. But like, with all due respect, you seem like a gullible child who would believe a man in the park who promised you candy. How do I know that this is not an elaborate route? How do I know this is not Tricky that told you this? Like, pretending to be someone wise.
So funny.
I left Tricky with you guys, so I was just hoping that you would have tabs on him.
No, he's been gone for like a while now. I don't know where he is.
Okay, well,
He mentioned something about a shop and making tons and tons of a quote unquote moolah, and then he just walked away.
Sounds like tricky.
right. Well, this place, it wasn't just my contact. There was also another person. Like, there was it's a whole thing in place to make sure that our conversation was incredibly secure. If Tricky had somehow set that up, honestly, power to him. I don't think he's capable.
Set what up? I mean,
Just, set up the ability to give me this amazing quest that we should absolutely go on.
Wait, your contact had a lot of security in this land? Or are you the daughter of a noble or something?
Ah, I wish.
Are you rich?
No.
Is there a warranty on your head or something?
But
I
like
mean,
his. Oh,
what kind of creature is this? Is it fly? Is it under the earth? Is it in a cave? Like, do we know anything? How will we find it if we don't know anything about
Yeah,
it?
what's the location of this?
I don't know anything about this creature other than it's ancient, and they didn't know either. That's the problem. Is that because it's so old, and it was so out of the way for so long, there was no way for us to really have this information. And it's also really hard to get to it. Is the other issue because it's in the mountains. But that means the payoff's gonna be so much better because no one's gonna have been there. It's gonna be so much untapped loot, and I can guide us. I promise. I
Why
have
would
the way.
why would a creature have loot? I thought this was like
When
an
I say,
animal.
well,
I'm gonna be honest. Killing an ancient creature is so dangerous that the world is threatened sounds like something I would do. So I'm in.
I'm down.
I'm down to it.
yeah.
What does Agnes think?
And cheese.
I am aiming to get out of this little fucking town, so this sounds great.
Yeah, 'cause guess
Alright,
what,
fair
guys?
enough.
Also, they are all connected, so I can get you guys hooked up with a bunch of warm clothes because it's in the mountains. Apparently, it's very cold.
Mm.
So for free, we can get outfits. We can get gear for free.
I do agree with
Uh,
Ramos that this is
Alright, this
suspiciously
sounds
convenient.
sus as fuck, but I guess I'm gonna give Bylethol the benefit of the doubt, as I would like to see her character growth, and I'm pleasantly surprised by the fact that she's taking initiative to do something.
Yeah.
So I am ready to be disappointed, but I guess
We're proud of you, honey.
let's see where this goes.
What is the chance that that is another shady employer, right?
Yeah.
None.
For sure.
Why would anyone shady be involved with me, the cutest little tiefling in the world?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The cutest decapitator in town, yeah.
Has not actually decapitated anyone.
I've decapitated one.
Decapitate.
Oh my god! I appreciate that you guys will come. It would be so exciting. I promise. Thank you. And I hug everyone individually. One hug after another. Just bam, bam, bam.
Who first?
Nalia.
Oh,
She said yes first. Ramos lost.
Fuck the old man.
There.
Okay, you can now change your inner camera to winter clothing. So your characters are now all in winter clothing for the next sessions.
Okay.
So you all reached level 4.
Oh,
level 4.
As you have finished the first part of the Lady Fair Gleamview questline.
Wow.
We can do that now if you don't know how to do that.
I have no idea how to level up on this
Cool.
fucking website.
Really?
On this website? No.
Oh yeah, on this one I don't know. I do it on D&D Beyond now. I'm gonna copy paste some things. I don't know.
Oh, smart.
You, first of all, you all roll 1 hit dice to get your new maximum HP. So you roll.
We're
You
level
go
4. We get feats.
Yes, you go one after the other. I mean, you can do your shit. You've done this 1,000 times.
Is this a hit
Ah,
dice?
Grabs my foot.
That is a hit dice. Yes, you
I
re-roll
rolled
once.
Nice
one.
one, dumbass.
You re-roll once.
Let me show you how it's done,
Yay!
Alex.
You get 8 maximum hit points.
That's so poggers.
Check
If you rolled
this
a 5
8.
plus 3, does that count?
Oh,
Oh, because that's you get extra, yeah.
Yeah, Nigma, you get to reroll it as well.
Bro, what is
Cracks.
happening?
Cracks ass knuckles. Try that again.
Oh, Agnes, that's
God, really?
Okay.
Oh, you both suck dick. Holy.
Oh my fucking god.
I'm gonna say the opposite. I'm just gonna roll 1.
Guys, I'm tanking.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have
It
20.
didn't work.
No, powerful.
What the fuck?
Alright.
Well, you wanted it, right? So you don't get to reroll.
No, I didn't want it.
Wow, sucks. You had a D10 plus a 4 and you still ended up with the same amount as me. I'm tanking. I'm tanking.
I have like 1 hit point. As a
You have been
level 5.
tanking.
Yeah. I needed this.
Then you can all add that to your maximum HP. That is now your new maximum hit points.
Boogies.
Then you can go to D&D Beyond and go to your class. And then there should be a little, when you scroll down a little, there's a table with levels and what you get on which level.
How do I say? Okay, say that one more time.
You go to D&D Beyond to your
Yep.
class. So D&D Beyond /classes/ Warlock.
Warlock.
And then you scroll down to the Warlock table.
I get mass skill word? That's amazing.
Why is that? Why is it so hard?
On
there
the
we go.
left, you have a little, it says creating a Warlock, and then under that tab, there should be
Yeah,
a
I couldn't
Warlock
even
table.
get to the Warlock page, but I got it now.
I'm so proud of you, honey.
Thank you, thank you.
You have the Warlock table in front of you?
Level 4, yeah.
So you see, it says proficiency bonus still +2, so that stays the same.
Okay.
Then you get an ability score improvement,
Okay.
which is either +2 to any ability, +1 to 2 abilities, or a feat.
Okay, I'll be taking alert now.
Okay. Then you see that your cantrips go up from 2 to 3.
Let's fucking go!
So you get to choose another spell that is in the cantrip column when you go to spells on the Warlock.
Okay.
I'll link you the page.
Thank you.
Let's do that right now. Game rules, spells.
Spells known equals 5. Right. Is that includes the cantrips known, or is that I get another spell?
One after the other, honey.
Okay, I'm just, you know.
You
Spells.
now you go here. In a second tab, please, so we don't have to go back and forth.
Uh-huh.
You choose one of those that says cantrip.
Okay.
You can always use that. You don't have to do this right now. You can do this later at home.
Yes.
And then once you've done that, we check the next column. It says spells known goes from 4 to 5. So you know, and now you can choose another spell of first or second level.
Wow.
And you learn that. And remember that your spells are always cast at second level. So if you choose a first level spell, choose one that gets advantages from being cast at higher levels.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do this off stream.
We can also do this together. That is perfectly fine.
Yippee!
And then you see spell slot level is still the same. So spell slot level means every spell you cast at a second level still. That only changes at level 5.
Mm-hmm.
Invocations known also stays the same, so we don't have to worry about that. And then you're done.
Wow. This
It
is
is that
truly a
easy.
dungeon and a dragon right now.
Dragging these nuts across your face. Anyway. That is your
I'm
level.
gonna get Mage Slayer. That's really strong right now, isn't it?
God, I hate
Wasn't
Yoda.
it nerfed?
It did get nerfed. My joke is 1 week old.
No! What's the next flavor of the month thing?
I think I might just get 2 decks and call it a fucking day.
Damn lazy ass.
Wow.
He's so fast, though.
I don't have any odd numbers. My fucking shit, so. And since my fucking HP is apparently that of a wizard, I guess I'm gonna need that 1 AC, gamers. Holy
It's
shit.
okay. I'll just buff you in the future more.
I could go
Alright.
to 20 charisma right now if I wanted to.
I'm taking 2 decks, Thea. That's it.
You may. When you take a feat that is somewhat special, like this, for example, I always use this as an example. It's called Shadow Touched, which is like, you have been touched by the energy of the Shadowfell. Gain, I don't care. If you take something that specific, give me a lore reason why you have it, right? Like, don't take molded by fire, and you've never seen fire in your life, right? Like, take something that makes a little bit of sense, at least, so we can somehow put it in the narrative.
Mr. DM, I will be taking Lucky and Keen.
Lucky is banned, so is Keen Mind. Sorry, I had to put it. Good.
I want lucky.
Okay, you're banned.
I'm just gonna take telepathic out of nowhere.
Yeah, that shit, for example. Like, those feats you will get through play, right? Like, if you fall into like a mind flayer den and bathe in the pool of their goo or whatever, you might get telepathic as a feat. Shit like that. Or if you kill the Fae in the future, like the Fae boss or whatever, you probably get a feat that has something to do with Fae.
Can I get Warcaster?
Yes.
Alright, I guess I'll head out then. GG.
Bye bye.
Thanks
GG.
for showing up, Nigma. I know it was really hard for you, so
In between dubs,
I
yeah.
appreciate it. You know what I'm saying?
You also have to
Sometimes.
win an Apex tournament. We all know.
That's true. I mean, I do it for free, to be honest.
Yeah, just to style on the kids, right?
Yeah, I give the money back to the kids. They need it for their education.
Yeah, that's
So
fair.
bad. True.
Wow.
I'll be taking the feat I see makes the most sense for Nalia, which is Wood Elf Magic.
Thank you.
You did punch that tree.
That's
You
true.
deserve it. That was the secret.
There was magic inside. It was the
So good at roleplay, it's insane.
The squirrels were just looking at me like, is she yours? Yeah, I think she is.
Sadly, we didn't do talk to animals on the squirrels.
You said only Tricky noticed it, so
Yeah, it's fine.
I would have talked to them so fast if you'd let me notice them.
Time to squirrel juice. Squirrel voice.
Where do you put feats on Roll20? What page do you put them on?
You just put let me, it's
Bottom
easier to
right?
show. Yeah, just where your normal stuff
yeah,
is,
that's
like
it.
your cleric stuff.
Yeah, there's like a toggle where you can
Yeah,
choose.
for you under preserve life, basically.
Warcaster. That's me. So I can actually cast my concentration abilities and not lose them on the first fucking hit.
Yeah, you also get
Fingers
to do
crossed.
cantrips as reactions, right?
It says any spell.
Oh, even better.
Cast a spell that takes one action. But if I use my turn, but then I can't cast a spell on my action on my turn and with my reaction later, correct?
Let me
It
see.
can't be a leveled spell, right? That was what we learned last time.
Or
What I learned last time.
blah blah blah. It's technically not your turn anymore, so I'm not quite sure.
There you go. I did it. I think.
I assume it's one per turn, but I don't know.
No, stop posting it.
Lost it again.
I don't know how to make it closed. Oh, I got it.
You can't be surprised. Rest in peace,
You
your
are fine to
birthdays.
cast a second spell with a reaction.
Really?
My birthday, no.
Oh, okay. All right, so that does make sense. Because I was always wondering about shield. I was like, it makes shield so much worse if you can't cast shield and a regular spell.
Yeah.
Okay. Would. Not that I have shield. I don't think. I'm gonna change some of my spells, anyways.
Even if that wasn't the case, I'd still make it the case, because otherwise that feat is just not worth it.
How do
Which
I...
one isn't? Oh. Yeah. To respond to spells.
The downside is that you run out of spells faster, right? So
Where the hell is my initiative?
Yes.
that seems like an okay trade-off to me.
5.
I need a 5-hour stream analysis of all the feats to choose.
Alright, I've updated. I've added alert to my thingies. I've edited my initiative in the sheet. I've changed the level number to 4. Now
Why
she...
did you edit your... Oh, your initiative. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That is so smart. I don't think that is gonna stay, though.
Wait, really? Why
Let
wouldn't
me
it?
see if you did it the correct way. Where did you do it? Did you just do it on the
Right
front
there.
page?
In the initiative modifier.
Oh, you actually did it correctly. I'm so proud of you.
Bro, I'm not stupid, okay?
You just haven't seen this website before, and that is like the menu that confuses the most people.
It confused me when I saw 800 modifiers, but I was like, it has to be in here somewhere.
Yeah, it was. Well played.
Woo!
You get advantage as well? I don't remember.
Wait,
Wait.
Rhea is big head? No, something's wrong.
Small head.
On D&D Beyond, it says I have a walking speed of 20, but it can't be right? So unless chainmail makes you slower somehow.
It shouldn't unless you are overburdened, but I think the
I'm probably
yeah, D&D Beyond
overburdened in
different
D&D Beyond or
weight
something.
things.
I think that everything's right otherwise, so.
Total weight is 132. Your strength is 13. That times 15 is more. Yeah, you should be at full walking speed.
Yeah, it's just probably some inconsistency. Maybe I have like double equipment on D&D Beyond or something.
There's two different rules to measure weight. There's the one where it is you have a point, and after that you cannot move anymore. And there's another point where it is like after 25% you lose 10 foot, then you lose another 10 foot, then you lose another 10 foot. So it's either intervals or all movement or no movement. And I assume D&D Beyond does the intervals. That's why. You'd probably be like moderately encumbered in those rules, but we only do it's either too heavy or it's not too heavy.
Gotcha.
Yep. Does anyone need any more help with the level ups?
I do not
No.
believe so.
Cool. Now we're done.
Level 4 is easy.
Poggin.
Congratulations, you survived season 1.
Yeah, let's get it. Let's get it, baby. Oh my god, I can't wait to go fight in the mountains.
Are we
adventures.
Are we renewed for season 2?
Yes, Netflix called me. We're all good.
Okay.
We just can't say slurs on stream anymore, so we have to roll Skyward in a little.
What do you mean, Skyward?
He's a menace. Aww. Good job, everyone. Bye.